Right, today I want to talk to you about Amy, not your pal Amy, Storm Amy, which has been named this morning. She's heading our way Friday night into Saturday. She could bring us damaging gusts of wind, but where is she going? Well, this is the current scenarios. This is the most likely areas that we expect the track of that storm to take. This is the weather model showing you all the possible areas it could head. And of course, depending on where it goes, will also determine where the strongest gusts of wind will be and the damaging gusts of wind. Now, if we were to take the more southerly track, we probably wouldn't need to worry too much about her because the strongest winds would then head through the likes of Ireland, Wales, and also England. But this is looking highly unlikely. If we were to take the more northerly track, then it's the areas such as the Northern Isles, the Highlands, the Hebrides, where we'll see the strongest gusts of wind. Areas, well, pretty much used to storms. However, the most likely scenario at the moment is for the centre of her to run through the Highlands, which really puts most of Scotland in line for some of the strongest gusts, especially across the mainland and also the Hebrides. So what are we talking about wind-wise? Storm may wind. Remember in January, the damaging gusts? It's not going to be quite as bad as that. Of course, the central belt then had gusts of wind about 80, 90 miles per hour. This is what we're expecting from the most likely scenario at the moment. The pink shaded areas I've put on the map are where winds could gust up to 70 miles per hour. Even parts of the central belt, higher ground, most exposed areas. But have a look at this very dark colour I've put through the Minchies, parts of the Western Isles, Skye, the Northwest Highlands. Winds could possibly approach 80 to 90 miles per hour, damaging gusts of wind. Of course, as I say, it all comes down to where she ends up going. If she goes a bit further north, the strongest winds head to the north, but if she comes a bit further south, it pushes those stronger and more damaging gusts of wind further south, possibly into the central belt. This is one to watch, but of course we'll be keeping you updated with all the latest on Storm Amy as she approaches us on Friday night into Saturday morning.